Hello, everyone. Can you guys hear me?
Yes. Okay, so welcome everyone. I'm Andrea Marin, and
this is Alessandro Abate. It's a pleasure being here. And actually, personally, it's a pleasure for me to have joined Andrea today here in the Ca' Foscari University in Venice. It was a felicitous occasion for me to find myself in the Venetian region and being able to join the PC chair here. So welcome everyone to this virtual launch of Qest 2021. So what is a virtual launch? Is it a launch consumed virtually? Or perhaps is it a virtual launch per se? I'll assume, in case you're eating, that you've embraced the first interpretation. I'll go for the second one, so I'm not gonna eat. And instead, what we're gonna do today is share a few slides with you all that will cover a bit the activities of this Qest 2021 conference. So a few highlights of the conference. We've been pleased to welcome two invited speakers. Baudevin Havercourt yesterday gave a beautiful keynote, and François Vasselli will, I'm sure, provide a very interesting contribution this afternoon. So I invite you to join the keynote session a few hours from now. Qest is structured in 8 sessions. They're very diverse. They span both the performance evaluation soul of the conference as well as the formal methods one. And 21 full papers and 2 short papers are being presented within these 8 sessions. We also have amongst these 23 papers 2 tool papers. A new thing that we've facilitated this year is the repeatability and artifact evaluation. I'll tell you a little bit more about that. 12 of these 23 papers actually passed this RAE procedure and appear in the proceedings of Springer with a bespoke badge. We have a diverse setup for the reviewers, for the PC members, for the organizers, as well as for the authors of the papers that are being presented. And in particular, we have a stronger presence from, well, of course, Europe historically, but also North America. A few details about the review process. We received 47 submissions to the main track. We've provided at least 4 reviews per paper. All the papers were quite of good quality. And in the end, we accepted slightly less than 50% of the submissions, so 21 papers, full papers, and 2 short papers. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the diverse and active PC members and all the reviewers that provided these 203 total reviews. We also put in place a shepherding process for a few papers. Since we weren't able, I'm afraid, in view of the time frame, to implement a rebuttal system, which I know many of you authors like, but for the sake of organizational time, we weren't able to do it. And hence we had a sort of a post hoc, if you will, shepherding process for a few of the submissions. The shepherding was also applied to the repeatability and artifact evaluation. So this is the first year that we implement this procedure, and we were pleased to see that 14 submissions amongst the accepted papers actually took part to this procedure. I'd like, of course, to thank Art Hartmans and David Safranek for a splendid work, organizational work on this, especially because this was a first time All the submissions received at least 3 independent evaluations, and out of the 14 submissions, 12 passed the RE procedure and will appear in the proceedings with a bespoke batch, as said. Now, this is the time for the awards. We decided to select a Best Paper Award as well as a Best RAE submission and to give an award to them. Now, we need to thank both the organizers of Qest and Springer Verlag for sponsoring these awards. And these awards come with some monetary prize that will be shared with the authors after the event. Now, selecting the awards is always hard. We try to be as fair and unbiased as possible. Particularly, it was hard to pick a Best Paper Award because of these sort of two souls, as I mentioned before, that Qest has, the performance evaluation one and the formal methods one. But I think we managed picking a Best RAE award and as well as a Best Paper Award. So, drum roll, here's the Best RAE award, which goes after much deliberation to Karina Pilsch, Stefan Schupp, and Anne Remke for the paper, for the associated paper titled Optimizing Reachability Probabilities for a Restricted Class of Stochastic Hybrid Automata via Flow Pipe Construction. Now, the organizers of the RAE award sent us a short text that I'd like to go through to motivate this award. All the reviewers for this submission have agreed that the artifact is outstanding in all evaluated aspects. In particular, they have found the artifact to be smoothly reproducible with very good coverage of the results included in the paper. The documentation has been found clear, complete, and easy to follow. So let me suggest that we give a round of applause to the authors of this paper and of the submission for winning the Best RAE Award. Congratulations, Karina, Stefan, and Anne. Thank you. Now, another drum roll for the Best Paper Award, and here's the winner, Gregor Kilansky and Benny van Hout, for the paper titled The Performance Analysis of Work Stealing Strategies in Large-Scale Multi-Threaded Computing. Again, it's been amazingly hard to select one paper amongst a cohort of very strong 4 or 5 submissions. So here's a motivation for this paper. The program committee, the technical program committee, has unanimously found a paper of outstanding quality. Both the assessed topic, the address topic, and the methodology used by the authors to carry out their investigation have been found to be excellent. The presentation has been appreciated for its clarity and for providing an extensive literature review that provides a complete vision of the state of the art for work on stealing strategies in distributed systems. So a round of applause for Gregor and Benny. Congratulations. I think that concludes our presentation. There is, I think, another slide, if we could go to it. Thank you very much, Andrea, for acknowledgements and thanks. Thank you very much to the General Chair of Qest, Benoit, who's here present, for the amazing organization in dire circumstances, we know, and for the seamless ongoing proceedings of this Qest event. Thank you to the steering committee of Qest, in particular Enrico Vicario, its chair, to Marco Paulieri, the publicity chair. He was amazing, super responsive. Thank you also very much to the RAE chairs. I mentioned them before, Art Hartmans and David Franek, for this first-time organization of the RAE event, which I hope will happen also in the upcoming years at Qest. And thank you very much to all the PC members for the hard work and to the reviewers for the many reviews. and for the evaluations of the RE submissions. We hope you'll enjoy the remainder of Qest and of QFest. Andrea, anything else?
Yes, I would like to thank also all the authors that submitted to Qest, and hopefully they will keep these habits also in the future. Great. Any questions you may want? Anyone would like to contribute? Feel free to jump in. There is one message that we lost. I don't know if the winners would like to say something.
Yeah, just like with the Academy Awards. If you'd like to contribute with an acceptance speech before the orchestra stops you, feel free to jump in and share your feelings.
Exactly.
I guess this is not the Academy.
It's not the Academy, yeah.
I can just say something. We need also to thank all the PhD students that are chairing the session, each of the sessions, because they are doing a lot of work.
Yeah, so we totally agree. They're super good.
Mm.
First time?
I don't know.
Meanwhile, what's the plan?
No, we eat, I think.
Oh, we eat, okay.
Then, yes, we start again at 2 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
With the first time the 5th session in parallel. So I'm a bit stressed. Okay, so I will close this session and see you soon.
See you soon.